Yo nerds, what's up? Ninja Dad here with episode 3 now of the Skyrim Legendary Guide. So, funny thing happened on the way back from Anissa's cabin back to Riverwood, and it was just actually too gold not to put into a video. So, quote from the Art of War here says, "Know the enemy and know yourself, and in 100 battles there will be no danger." So, what does that basically mean? Well, you've chosen your character, so you know what it can do, and now you've got to have a look at some of the different NPCs. So in this particular battle, this is the one against some hired thugs. You've got 3 thugs that you're going to be facing, and this is legendary mind. Okay, so this is not where you can just run through them with 2 hits each and they're all going to drop. As a matter of fact, well, one of them will have an orcish hammer, and you'll be lucky if you can survive 1 hit against that, and the other 2 will have some kind of enchanted weapon, and 1 power strike would probably kill you. Otherwise you'll be looking at 2 hits and you're dead. So what you want to do is figure out what their strengths are, what your strengths are, and what their weaknesses are, and what your weaknesses are, and play to your strengths that match their weaknesses. Now, as you can see, you don't last very long at all if you get caught. Now, I've chosen my terrain for the battle as per the Art of War, and I've chosen somewhere that they can't follow me easily, so they've got to go a long way around. I can escape and stay out of trouble. Now, I'm facing 3 melee type warriors. They are heavy armor and they are hard hitting. They don't have a lot of magic resistance, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of magic at this level of the game. I do have a summon. So what my main goal here is don't get hit. Alright, a mutual strike against one of these opponents is a disadvantage to me. You got that? I can't take hits from these guys and survive at this level. Distraction, one of the best key in this battle. I've got Fandel to distract, and I've got, as a Breton, I can summon my familiar, so I've got that as a distraction, and they can both do damage. I've made some potions, so I can use those. I don't have a lot of options in this. I've got to stay ranged. So my ranged capabilities in this fight would be the flame or the sparks. I've gone for flames because it damages over time and the enemies take more damage. And the lightning damage doesn't really help because they are not magic users. They also don't have any ranged weaponry to fight back against me, so this is why you've got to learn who your attackers are and how you can best survive in combat here. So, melee type guys, stay away from unless you can beat them hand to hand. At this level of the game, I can't. I'm still more of a glass cannon, and I will be for quite some time on Legendary. Yeah, let's have a look at some of the gameplay here and see if you can see some of the different things that I do to stay out of harm's way. Yeah, the orcish bow that I stole from the chick at the inn is definitely coming in handy. Anything with a little bit extra range damage that can give you a break so your magic can regenerate is always handy, and a bow against these guys is a very handy weapon if you can keep your distance, which is the key. The other thing, in any key time in a battle like this, you will do well to quick save your game. As you can see, there's a lot of heavy armor, there's a lot of high damage stuff on these guys. They can kill you quickly, very, very quickly. So every chance you get, at every opportune moment that suits you, is a good time for a save. Just quickly save it. You'll see what happens in this match when you don't. Yeah, so whether it's IRL or in-game, NPCs are very limited in their programming and what they can and can't do. So what you can do in many of these battle type situations is take advantage of the NPC's limitations. You'll see it didn't follow me across the stream. For some reason they don't like getting their armor wet, and if you can give them an opportunity to take a long path around rather than a quick shot across the stream, they'll take it. That gives you an advantage, since, well, hopefully you're not an NPC. Since you're not an NPC, we'll go with that. Since that is the case, you can do things that they can't, like cross a stream or jump up onto a bank from a rock. It sounds dumb, but take advantage of how the NPCs play. They have their weaknesses, and like I said, you play to their weaknesses that are also your strengths, and that is how you will almost always win. If you notice there, what I did is I also used my summon creature to identify where my target was. I wasn't entirely sure because I'd had my back to my opponent for a moment. So if you summon your whatever creature you're using at the time, you can use them to track your opponent. As you can see, they have high level gear, and anytime you get a chance to pick up a weapon like that, that's fantastic, because at the very least you've got something you can break down to improve your enchanting. You'll see there that I also made the absolute critical error of not quick saving my game, and you'll see how that comes back to bite me.
You won't leave Skyrim alive! That's the best, huh? That's all you've got? challenge.
There we go. So easy to die against many creatures in a legendary run. These guys particularly easy.
Victory is yours. It's nothing. That's all you got. Torn to your pieces. At it, at your best. Just give up, son of Just scratch. This is what you want, huh? You've already lost. You won't leave here alive. Ah! Ah! You don't have to say enough. This ends. This ends now. You can take me. Can't beat me. That's all you got? Tell me what you got. Damn you. No more? I yield. I yield. No. Not like this. You think you can take me? Victory is yours. I submit. There's no escape.
once again, we have a look at how we can use the terrain to best tackle some of the more difficult opponents that we're going to come across. In some cases, just like this one here, it's as simple as keeping a rock between us. Once again, these guys are melee only. They don't have any bows and they don't have any magic. They're not going to hit you from a distance. And if you can keep your distance, you've got them beat. It will just take a little bit more time than if you were not playing on Legendary. Yeah, nice and easy, huh? Well, this was just a quicker video, and it was just to show off some of this battle strategy that you're going to have a different way of doing things on Legendary, and this was a really good example of that. Early game, you don't have a lot, you do the best you can with what you've got and what you know, and in this particular case we were lucky to have all of the opponents be the same type, which is melee, and we could then do our best to steer clear of them using the terrain and distraction. So yeah, that was me with their combat strategy and tactics for Skyrim on Legendary. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Our next video we're going to be doing the rounds. I'm going to go and see the Khajiit, show you the 3 Khajiit chests, and if we get time we might even get over to Riften to get that restoration quest done as well, so we can get some more restoration spells. Thanks very much for watching. I've had a blast. I hope you've enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.
Let's get going then.